Hi, which is supposed to be? This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. It's not only Monday, but it's the first Monday of February, which is the month of love. And on that note, I'm going to share with you guys some love spells. I'm going to try to do a lot in this month. Like, I know there's only 4 Mondays, so that means 4 videos, but I'm going to try to put a lot in each video so you guys can really take advantage of this time, because you guys do know I do not like to do a lot of love spells. But today we're going to be sharing a love spells with you guys. I really hope that you guys had a great Bridget's night and then a great candle mass on the 2nd of February. On that tone, I wanted to share this book with you guys. It's a book that I have shown you guys on the Facebook page on White Raven and Witch's Bear. It is called The Stations of the Sun, A History of the Ritual Year in Britain. It's by my amazing Ronald Houghton. He's a historian, and this is the books that I like to read when I need some kind of like research. He is a historian. He's also a professor. So I am telling you about this book because it's going to tell you about so many different holidays and what's the difference between the one and the other. A lot of people do Bridget's Night with candle mass, and they're absolutely 2 different type of celebrations. They pertain to light and whatnot, but they're different. So it's nice to know the difference between one and the other. Because when you start practicing witchcraft, there's so many people that like to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. And there's nothing better for you to have the evidence and studies and research in your hand. And this time and day, we sin by being ignorant. Because we have at the touch of our fingers, the reach of our hands, we have all the information that we need to know in order to keep ourselves smart, you know. So make sure you get this book about Ronald Houghton, The Stations of the Sun. You'll learn a thing or two. These books are really cheap. They're affordable. Okay, guys. There's other books about him that I have talked to you guys about, but this is something that I highly recommend. Another book that I've been reading, just because I read like 20 books at the same time, and I do work and I do other things. The amazing Denise Alvarado outdid herself with this book. It's a pretty amazing book about the magic of Marie Laveau. The Voodoo Queen of New Orleans, Denise Alvarado. She did amazing with this book. Some of you guys want me to do a review. What can I tell you? This book is amazing because it's going to tell you the history of Marie Laveau, and it's nice for you to know that part of her and to get the record straight. There's a lot of nonsense out there. Denise went into a lot of depth to get you the right information for you to know the facts about this amazing woman. She also is going to talk a little bit about the folklore, and she also is going to teach you amazing spells based on her doctrines. I don't want to say her doctrines, but based on her system of magic. Okay, this is her system. This is the Marie Laveau system. An amazing book. I highly recommend it. I may or may not do a more in-depth review on this book. But for now, if this is something that I really got even more involved with this lady. I have her altar behind me. I have this is a queen. She's a queen. She's a queen. I have her altar behind me ever since I came back from New Orleans, and I got the opportunity of visiting her tomb, or the tomb where they say she's at, which is also controversy about that as well. I got really in touch with this amazing queen. All right, so it's a book that I highly recommend. If this is something that you're interested in, you will learn a few things other than just how to make some spells. Okay, so I may or may not do a review on that. On that note, I want to say thank you very much for all my Spanish speakers that received the video that I did the other day, Entre Brujas, with so much love. I know some of you guys want me to do the video in English. Please understand, my first language is Spanish. So I'm very fluent in Spanish. I almost don't have to think when I speak in Spanish. When I'm doing things in English, sometimes things come the wrong way because I'm not as fluent in English, even though it seems like I am because I talk so freaking much. I'm not as fluent in English as I am in Spanish, and I'm finding very comfortable to have this witch talks in Spanish. Okay, so now I want to share with you guys two spells, two amazing spells, and I'm going to be giving away this beautiful Venus oil that I did for one of you guys. So we're going to be working with this oil today, and I'm going to be giving this one away. It's super cute. It's for matters of love. But first we're going to start with a spell to call that special person. You know, that guy that works with you, that you're like every morning when you see him, it's like, oh my God, you start sweating because you like him so much. Or if you're a guy, this is a girl that when you see her, like you start really sweating, you get stupid nervous. You guys are so adorable when you guys stupid nervous. You have no idea. But you know, and you want that person to actually notice you. You want that person to actually look your way. You want to be noticeable about that person. You want to call that person with your mind. I actually think your mind is so powerful, and I truly believe that you can communicate with people through your mind. So this is a spell that's going to be wonderful for that purpose. You're going to need a mirror. Okay, a round mirror, little round mirror. We're going to put it in the center. We're going to need 5 tea lights. You want to put them like, sort of like creating a pentacle or pentagram. Okay. Just like so. I really hope you guys get to see this. I really hope so. So you're going to get the mirror in the center. You're going to have the 5 tea lights forming sort of like a pentacle. It's up to you if you want to draw a circle around that. We're going to have a white candle. Okay, you're going to have a white candle. First thing we're going to do, wake up your oil, guys. Wake up your oil. I'll give you the recipe of it, okay? Just hold tight. Anybody? Okay, I'm going to be giving this and just this Venus oil. That's all I have. And I'm going to share it with you guys. I want to tell you that I did this with my biggest love, because I did it with the purpose of giving it away and saying love to somebody that really wants or needs love in their life right now. Email me, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, and I'm going to put the email right here in the screen, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, and tell me in just a few sentences, don't give me a whole story of your life, why should I give this to you? There's going to be hundreds of you guys telling me, well, I don't want to say hundreds, there's going to be a few dozens of you guys telling me your story. I want to make sure, because if it was for me, I will give this to everybody. Make sure you share with me your story. Why should I be giving you this oil? Why should I be sending this to you? All right. Okay. Now, needless to say, this oil smells amazing. You're going to have your candle, which you're going to anoint from the middle up. And from the middle down. This candle is going to send power to the universe. Okay. This oil smells so good. You can put this oil on you. As a matter of fact, you could put this oil on you. You're supposed to put it close to your private parts. Please be very cautious. Okay, where are you going to put that? Okay, so now we have the candle in here. We're going to light the tea lights. If you have the name of this person, if you have a business card of this person, if you have a picture of this person, if you have anything that belongs to this person, you want to put right under that mirror. You're going to concentrate and you're going to call that person with your mind, guys. It is very important that you call that person with your mind. You're going to get this person's attention. Imagine yourself at work and imagine that person looking at you. Imagine that person noticing. If you have a beautiful shirt that you like, imagine that person noticing that shirt that you have on. If you have a perfume that you want to use, imagine that person just smelling the perfume and thinking, oh my God, so-and-so smells so good today. Imagine the circumstances. Imagine the moment. Imagine the encounter. Imagine the split of a second in which that person is going to look at you with different eyes. You have to make it happen. You have to visualize it. You have to see it. You have to see it. Now, once you gather all these thoughts, and my advice to you guys is try to meditate every day 5 minutes on this spell. Try to repeat it 5 minutes every day. 3 minutes. Try to focus this. Now you're going to call this person's name. Lover. Lover. 3 times, which is lover. See me. Notice me. Send this fire. Sense this energy that this fire is creating. Send it straight into this person's thoughts. Send it straight into this person's brain. Send it straight into this person's energy. Make sure your energy and this person's energy are in tune so you guys can hear each other easily. Meditate on this spell every day. It is best for you to do this on Friday because Friday is the day of love. If you want to repeat this every Friday, repeat it every Friday. When you're done, snap your candles. I want to show you this too. Okay. This, guys, amazing. Snap your candles. Leave this in a little altar where you can repeat it as much as you can. If you want to do it every Friday, we will be doing it every Friday. So I went to Gettysburg. Few of you guys know that my birthday was on Saturday. Happy birthday to me. I turned 50. Can't believe it. But anyways, I went to Gettysburg on Saturday, and in Gettysburg there is this store that is called the Crystal Wand, and I like to go there a lot. Silver Raven Wolf used to appear in there, like do some kind of like classes. They stopped doing that with her a long time ago, a few years ago, but the last time I booked with her, they have to suspend the classes because of weather, and it was really sad because I never really got to meet her. But anyways, the Crystal Wand, if you go around Gettysburg, Crystal Wand is very close to the Jenny Wade, the Jenny Wade Museum. All right, so oh my God, Song of India. This incense is pretty amazing, guys. I wanted to share with you guys because I fell in love with this and it was amazing, 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 amazing. So second spell, the one and only, I'm going to do a honey jar for you guys. Okay, it's very easy. But I want to tell you first, how do I do this Venus oil? Venus oil base is going to have sweet almond oil. To that, we're going to add jasmine and rose are going to be the base for that oil. It's going to be jasmine and rose. Okay. After that, that's going to be the majority. So you can, if you want to be more precise, let's say you do 10 drops of jasmine and 10 drops of oil, and then you're going to add to that gardenia, ylang ylang, and violet. Okay, so this is going to be a smaller amount of this one. So let's say we have 10 of this ones. They just put like 5 of this one. So Ylang Ylang, violet, and a gardenia. And last but not least, we're gonna put about 2 drops of lavender and musk. Okay, that's it. That's what entitles this oil. There's of course different recipes coming from different people. This recipe is from the amazing Scott Cunningham. You guys know I also have his encyclopedias because I love him so much. He's no longer in this world with us, but I still love him so very much. So let's do the one and only honey jar. For that, we're obviously going to need a jar. So what is a honey jar for? The honey jar is going to help maintain your relationship sweet. You can do this to sweeten anybody towards you or to keep love and sweetness around your relationship. There's a lot of ways of doing this. You can legit buy some sugar and put somebody's name on it inside the whole sugar jar. Just put the name in there and just use it for that. It is a very old spell. It's very effective, believe it or not. I think it's amazing how beautiful this spell is. We're going to have some honey. I'm going to put some honey in here. I'm going to start with that. You can also use molasses. You can also use syrup. Whatever you do, make sure it's extremely sweet. So I'm going to put the base over here of honey. And again, this is for you to keep 2 lovers together, attract somebody to you, or keep you guys attract to each other. So you need hair clippings of the person, the nail clippings of the person. If you don't have neither one of those, let's say this is somebody that you just don't have it right now. It's your husband, you guys are having problems and you don't have neither one. The person does not have hair and you don't have the nail clippings and you want to do this today because he's not home and you need to do it. So these are the things that you're going to need. If you have a picture of you and the person, please do. I'm doing this just for the purpose of showing you. So I have a girl and a boy over here. To those little figures, I'm going to put a little dab of the Venus oil that I have over here that I make for you guys. It smells really good, guys. I don't know if you guys are in the same way that I am, but I am so into making perfumes and all that stuff. You're going to need a red candle. If you want a pink candle, you can also use a pink candle. I usually use red candles for when it comes to matter of like couples love. If you need to sweeten your whole family because there's a lot of dispute in your family, then put a pink candle. That's more care and family to me. But for this, it's going to be 2 people that are in love and maybe they are having issues, they're fighting a lot and whatnot. That's what I would be doing. If you have some red cord, let's use some red cord. Over here, I'm going to show you this. These are these 3 little things. I don't know if you can see it. They're all called milagros. And they belong to Mexican folklore. Milagros are really cool little... they're like charms. And you use them for magic. Hearts. You have body parts. You have animals. And maybe pretty soon you have lungs. They're used for when you're sick or when you want a milagro. Milagro is miracle. I have some lungs over here. If you have somebody that is sick and whatnot, this is what you use to make petitions. Or also when you make a petition to a deity or kind of spirit or ancestor, if they actually answer your petition, a lot of people make these milagros and they leave them in offerings in different places, sometimes in grottos, sometimes in churches, sometimes different places, just to as an offering to the deity or the spirit that help you. Just as a way of saying thank you. So you can use it so you can work on it while the person is sick or you're sick or whoever it is, whatever need that you need. There's books in there's animals, there's horseshoes for luck and stuff like that. You know, whenever your miracle is completed, then you can put this in an offering and take it to any place that you think pertains to the deity that you're using. Okay, in this particular case, I'm going to be using the charm of a boy, the charm of a girl, meaning a man and a woman, and I have a lock in the shape of a heart. In the base of this honey jar, I'm going to put some rose petals. And again, guys, don't you think that this is going to be just only for lovers? This is also for work issues. This is also for family issues. Any type of issue that pertains to relationships, that you need somebody, you know, to be better with you. If you have the card of the lovers anywhere, let me see, because I have lots of cards in here. But if you have the lovers anywhere, or the two of cups, yeah, I got the lovers over here, and on the other side I have the two of cups. We have the lovers over here, and this is the Gendron tarot. It's a cute tarot. There's the lovers. You can put the card of the lovers by it. So I put some rose in there, and I also put some lavender for protection. We're going to add the little charm in which we have the lock and the man and the woman. Okay, I'm going to put it in there. Now I already put the oil, the Venus oil, and the boy and the girl, as you can see. I have over here a magnet. I mean, you can get magnets anywhere. I'm going to put a magnet here, and I'm going to put up both of them looking at each other with the magnet in the center. Okay, guys? I have a red cord that I'm going to use. And so you're going to wrap them towards you with the red cord together. Visualize what you're doing, okay? Which is put them in there, in the honey. And the most important part is that we're going to cover them with the honey. Okay. Here we go. Let's cover that with the lid. It's gonna look something like that, guys. You can add as much stuff as you want. If you think you want to put some other herbs that just resonate better with you, that's what you're going to do. But this is your honey jar. We're going to put it here. You have your lover's heart. Now, this is going to be more than a spell. It's going to be something to reinforce your love every day. So it's going to be I recommend for you to put this in your altar. And you're going to light this candle. You're going to meditate in what you want. You're going to keep your lover's card in here. If you want some other deity to take care of your little honey jar, you can put Aphrodite's in here. You can put a tune in here. It depends what type of goddess you work with, what deity you work with. You can put Freya in here. I mean, you can put so many deities in here that can actually help you maintain love within your relationship. If this is family relationship, I will totally put Demeter in here. I share with you guys a spell The last spell that I shared with you guys is in protection towards your kids, or we use any of those deities in order to protect the family and give harmony to the family. And again, this is a spell that is very simple, but it's so symbolic, and we're using so many elements and so many little things, and you want to reinforce this bottle. And you burn this candle. When this candle is through, you're going to light another one. When that one is through, you're going to light another one. I recommend for you guys to be very wary, or not worried, but mindful of ants and bugs. So make sure that is all clean. A lot of people like to put sugar or and candies outside. I recommend not for you to do that, just because you are going to call upon bugs. Right now where I live, there's not many bugs, but I know in tropical countries where I used to live, there's a lot of bugs. So you want to let this candle consume. You want to keep it on when you're home, and as long as that is on, there's going to be light and love going to that relationship, reinforcing that relationship. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy it. There's a lot of things, and there's a lot of ways that you can strengthen your love life, your relationship. And it's not only about, you need to communicate, and we need to respect each other, and we need to respect our individualities, right? There's got to be some kind of tolerance. There's got to be happy medium sometimes. We're two different people, we have two different way of thinking, and you know, sometimes two very strong characters are united in love, and it could get really intense at times. So it is up to us witches to sit down, step back, analyze. Sometimes we're married, or we're too attached, or we're together with somebody that does not follow what we follow. So we need to be the bigger person. We need to be the better person. That is not to say that we're going to let our partner to disrespect us. But sometimes there's a lot of petty stuff that it has to do a lot with maturity. And us as witches, this is why I tell you that it's so important that we meditate and we visualize every day a healthier life. We also, as witches, it is our responsibility to keep the energy in our homes clean and easygoing, you know, so we can enjoy our love lives day in and day out. All right. A lot of our partners, again, do not practice what we practice. Sometimes they come home with a lot of stress, a lot of energies that they have like gathered from people around them. So let's be us, that shelter when they can come to, and we can clean them up, and we can just erase all that bad stuff that happened to them. Again, let's try to be the bigger person. This is why we know the things we know. Use it. That's what they're here for, witches. Please email me, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, and tell me why should I be sending you this Venus oil. All right. It is always awesome talking to you, witches. Until next time. Stay wicked. Bye.